According to the book, Who's Got Your Back? The key to success is connecting with a small group of the right people. Author Keith Ferrazzi is here to show you how to build the special relationships that won't let you fail.
Behind every great leader, at the base of every great tale of success, you will find an inner circle of trusted advisors, what I call lifeline relationships. Lifeline relationships are an indispensable source of insightful feedback and honest perspective. Mine keep me on track and have enabled me to build the business and the life that I really want. I believe these special connections are the key to reaching your fullest potential. But in the hundreds of interviews we did for this book, more than half the people we spoke to said they didn't have anyone who truly had their back. I'm here to show you how to find the people who will help you make your dreams come true. You want to look for people with goals and values similar to your own. When I was building my support network, I immediately thought of my former boss from Deloitte, Greg Seal. Greg understands my business. He has practical knowledge in the areas where I need help. For example, he helped me see how to better scale my business and button up the company's budget. Greg, like my other trusted advisors, has 4 specific qualities, and I call them the 4 mindsets, which are absolutely essential to healthy, happy lifeline relationships. First, there's generosity. This is the willingness to show up and creatively share insights and ideas with each other, generously. There's vulnerability, the ability to let your guard down so mutual understanding can really occur between 2 people. There's candor, the courage to be totally honest with each other. And accountability, the commitment to follow through on the promises made to each other. If you think you've identified someone who has what you're looking for, it's now time to try them out. I remember getting to know my friend Bob Kerrigan over dinner. Bob runs a successful financial services company, so he certainly has the business chops, but I was especially struck by his candor as he zeroed in on some sloppy financial management issues I really needed to address. Bob gave me some homework, and he held me accountable the next time we talked. I, of course, did the same thing for him because it's mutual. Bob turned out to be one of my valued advisors. Now, once you have your Lifeline network in place, it's time to focus on your goals. I remember discussing my publishing goals with my friend and doctor, Rob Dirksen. Just the process of stating my goals was helpful because it forced me to clarify my vision. Rob and I started doing weekly accountability runs, combining a weekly workout with a chance to check in on our progress toward our goals. This was a huge help just in keeping me on track week to week. Your Lifeline team can help you stretch your ideas of what's achievable, encouraging you to set goals that are truly transformational, and they can help you create a roadmap including yearly, quarterly, and weekly goals to achieve any objective. Working with your support team to refine and debate your goals is a confrontational and sometimes heated process, and it takes some getting used to. I call it sparring because it's like 2 boxers duking it out with just enough rules to make sure that no one gets hurt. Take the time I was considering a major capital investment with my company. Before I sealed the deal, I knew I had to run it by my trusted advisor, Bill Bronstein. Bill gave me the 3rd degree, forcing me to defend the decision. Was I doing this for the right reasons? Did it make the right financial sense? Was I being responsible? The hardball questions were a little dispiriting, but it was exactly what I needed. If Bob didn't care about my long-term success, that conversation would have never happened. Another key to your growth is the ability to diagnose and break through your career crippling habits. Personally, I have a tendency to be impatient, and once I had a bad habit of talking over my associates during meetings. When my COO and trusted advisor, Jim Hannon, pointed this out, I had to acknowledge that that was a problem. By having people at the meeting call me on it whenever I started to get overbearing, I was actually able to change that bad behavior. Look, others see our faults more clearly than we can, so be open to their feedback. Of course, you can always ask them to let you know when you're doing something right too, so you can build on the strength of your constructive behavior. Once your Lifeline team is up and running, I encourage you to work toward formalizing the interaction. An important key to sustaining your commitment is that formalization. Setting up regular meeting dates, establishing guidelines, creating some rules around accountability, these are all steps that will actually help your group stay the course. I hope you enjoy my book.